Hello and welcome to the Wednesday News Show. I'm Matt Groom.
Hello, I'm Hugo Pilcher.
Today we've got a bit of IFSC highlights, a terrifying E10 and some Sasha DiGiulian. So this weekend saw the final round of the IFSC Bouldering World Cup in Munich. Munich is always a special venue and the crowd packed into the Olympic Stadium to witness a true competition climbing spectacle. In the women's comp, the overall gold medal was being contested by Japanese teammates Akio Noguchi and Miho Nanaka. Whoever placed better would win the title. Akio was laser focused throughout the finals. She climbed brilliantly, laying down the gauntlet to Miho with 4 tops and 2 flashes. Miho responded, hardly making a mistake and coming away with 4 tops but 3 flashes. An incredible performance under pressure which gave her the silver medal in Munich and gold overall. Although the focus on the event was for the overall win, it was Janja Garnbret who stole the show with a faultless display. She made the problems look easy, flashing every boulder, looking simply unbeatable. An easy gold for Janja. The men's overall winner had been decided after the semi-finals when Tomoa Narasaki failed to make the finals, giving the win to Jernej Kruder. Jakob Schubert has been having a fantastic lead season and he continued his run of form by taking a bronze medal in Munich. Second place belonged to a jubilant Jernej Kruder who was riding a wave of emotion after his earlier overall win. He walked away with the silver medal, a fitting end to his weekend. The winner of the men's comp was Slovenian Gregor Vezonik, who flashed boulder 1 which no one else then climbed. He held things together, taking his first World Cup win and wrapping up an emotional weekend for the Slovenian team. So what an amazing weekend of competition climbing. You couldn't write that kind of a script because it all literally came down to the wire, especially in the women's comp. It was a bit like a penalty shootout, like sort of Akio would set the bar, do a problem, up to Miho. She'd then do the problem a little bit better throughout that competition. So just so cool watching them. And
awesome.
Jernej Kruder.
Yeah, what a hero.
What a hero.
Who would have thought of that at the start of the season?
When he won that Meringues Cup, I didn't presume he would continue that run of form.
Yeah.
So just awesome. And I was lucky enough to be kind of backstage when all that was going on, and he was so emotional. He was coming back and everyone was hugging him and his entire family were there in pink t-shirts with Go
Nice.
Kruder on it or something, and just the noise and it was just a wonderful, wonderful place to be.
You got emotional, right?
I teared up.
You got emotional?
I teared up on the live stream. I just get funny about sporting events.
It's amazing. You've never really cried on Climbing Daily, but...
Oh, I've cried. It's just never been shown.
And then also, for me, I think it's quite interesting that he has been has stopped kind of training indoors, and now he just goes on multi-pitch climbs and he just projects kind of sport climbing and stuff like that. So he's totally changed his attitude to it's obviously become much more relaxed, and that's actually obviously given him that extra game, that extra focus when it comes to competitions.
Yeah, I interviewed him on the Friday before the semi-finals. I was like, look, are you feeling any pressure? And he was like, no, not really.
Yeah,
I'm just going to do what I can do and it's all good. And I genuinely don't think he was nervous or felt anything throughout the competition. So yeah, I think that's made a big difference to how his performance has gone. So talking about performance, Janja Garnbret, apart from the fact that I'm running out of things to say about her, because how often you just say dominant, amazing, incredible.
Yeah.
She flashed every single... Sorry, yeah, well, exactly, I just need one. She flashed every single women's problem. How do you set for that? Because no one else is quite at her level at the moment.
Yeah.
She's making everything look easy. Everyone else is struggling a little bit. As a route setter, what do you do? Hugo, as a route setter.
As a route setter that's never set a route before, I would say that, I don't know, I guess you'd basically just kind of keep setting as you would normally set. You can't literally set for one person. You have to set for the whole field, really. Also, it's going to be really interesting when Shauna comes back. Those guys were kind of level pegging last year, so it'd be interesting to see what kind of form Shauna is when she comes back, and if she can compete with Janja when she's at her top in the boulder competitions.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting World Championship in Innsbruck, and we're going to be there, aren't we, in Innsbruck?
Is Shauna going to be there?
I don't know. I don't think she is, no.
Okay, she's just not ready to come back.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Certainly, I was talking to Molly Thompson-Smith. She was in Munich. She was saying she is coming back, and she's the only woman from the British team. That's what she was saying. So I don't think Shauna's going to
compete at Innsbruck or Molly
for the lead,
okay,
certainly.
Fine.
So I don't think certainly Shauna's not doing the lead, and we kind of thought she might at the beginning of the season. So whether she comes back for the bouldering, I don't know. But
I saw on Shauna's Instagram the other day that she's been practicing her speed climbing. So it's all getting hotting up, I should probably say. Right, next up, we've got news of Sasha DiGiulian completing a very rare trilogy in North America. Sasha DiGiulian has made the second ascent of Blue Jeans Direct 514A on Yamnuska and has completed the Canadian Rockies Alpine Trilogy, which he came to Canada to climb. First climbed in 2017 by Sonny Trotter, the trilogy consists of the 15-pitch Warhammer, another 15-pitch climb, the Shining Uncut, and the 7-pitch Blue Jeans Direct, all 514A or 8B+ in French sports grades. This is a very impressive feat by Sasha, who managed to do all of these ascents in less than a month.
And now we see the summit. It is so near. Yeah! Trilogy is actually feeling possible.
An amazing ascent there by Sasha. She has been working super hard on those ascents, and interestingly enough, after the second ascent, she did a shoulder in. She had to have a bit of acupuncture and some rehab, but then she made it back. And I've never done acupuncture before, but apparently it works miracles.
I get jealous of pro climbers getting massages on social media.
Really?
I just want them, but when you watch somebody, you're like, oh, I want that. I want that.
Like when you watch somebody having a beer and you want to have a beer.
Yes, exactly like that.
Okay. How many people do you see on social media having massages?
I YouTube it.
You YouTube it?
Just massages.
What, climbers having massages?
Not just climbers, anyone.
Who else have you watched having a massage?
I think we should.
What
I
are climbers?
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on, let's follow through. I like where you go with it.
I like, it just makes me jealous. I love a head massage.
Right, okay. Climbers having head massages. It's quite a niche area on YouTube.
This is what I like.
But Matt is maximising the view time on it. Maximising.
It's good. Moving on to more sensible stuff. The UK climber, who's a little bit controversial sometimes, Franco Cookson, has repeated a terrifying looking E10 slab.
Franco!
The repeat was of an E10 slab Academia, a 15-metre high climb that has remained unrepeated for over 10 years.
It's a great name.
What,
great name.
Academia or Franco?
No, Franco.
Franco.
Is that his real name?
Yeah, and he's like this crazy figure in the UK scene. He wears those like stretchy tight type things. I can't remember the name of them.
That gives you at least a grade, right?
Running something.
Running shorts.
Yeah, I don't know, they're stretchy. He climbed it apparently.
Yoga pants.
Not yoga pants. Comment below, you know what I'm talking about.
They're like stretchy. It's the thing that, what's his name? Who was the famous
yes,
quarryman?
Ron Fawcett.
No, quarryman. Who did the first ascent of the quarryman?
Johnny Dawes.
Johnny Dawes, that video of him, and he's got like the really
It might be the same, yeah. He wears them now. Apparently he did this slab, it was rainy, it was horrible conditions. It was...
E10 in rainy, horrible conditions.
Yeah, the fall, which I think we showed during this, like he took a fall off the thing. No pads, no gear. He wore a helmet.
What, ground fall?
Yeah, he took a ground fall from high up, really high up. Franco's is interesting. Whenever he puts, because I read about the story on UKC, and he's fairly active on UKC. Well, he's not, but the forum posts around him are fairly active. For whatever reason, he kind of causes controversy, especially about grading. I'm not even going to vaguely go into it now, but if you want to see...
What does he overgrade or undergrade?
I don't. I think people imply that because he climbs a certain type of climb, like he tends to go for slabs, he tends to go for things without a lot of gear in. People debate it a lot.
Okay.
And it's occasionally quite funny. So if you want to get a bit of aggressive action, go onto UKC and check out the forum posts around him.
And from one socialist dictator to the 9B counter. Seamless link. So, Matt was in a good mood before, and now he's obviously a bit crestfallen.
Does someone climb 9B? Come on, someone just climb it so we can put it on the...
What's going on, people? Why can't you climb 9Bs anymore? I feel like maybe this is the reason. People are thinking about this too much.
The pressure.
People are thinking about this too much, and their fingers are slipping at the penultimate hold of the crux of their 9B projects. I'm pretty sure there's lots of 9B projects going on right now.
Yeah, close. People are close.
Okay, so from the 9B counter to a climb that had a maximum pitch of 9A. The Dawnwall project, which took place 4 years ago, the film has...
4 years ago?
About 3 to 4 years ago, the film has finally arrived. So Tommy Caldwell, Kevin Jorgensen very famously climbed the Dawn Wall. It took them years and years and years of projecting it. Eventually they did it. And then, but yeah, anyway, here's a little 10-second teaser trailer of the trailer, because we can't show the full trailer.
If Tommy and Kevin can actually do this, it will be, come on, the most difficult climb ever done. And it's going to go on day after day.
Okay, so it looks pretty dramatic. No, I'm not going to go there. But it looks, obviously it's taken 4 years to put together. And you think that's quite a long time. And you were saying before that you think that's quite a long time.
I don't think it's 4 years.
Okay, whatever. It's like 3 years, 3 to 4 years. Come on, let's think about it. Let's move on. Anyway, so it's a period of time. It's quite long. Yeah. And considering what's interesting is that it's come out just at the same time as Alex Honnold Free Solo. And Alex Honnold did that climb when?
Not 4 years ago, quite recently.
Quite recently.
But I think it's just been a nightmare in terms of how much they've had to bring together of it, I guess, because the free solo was just like one time.
Yep.
They're not going to get any cutaways necessarily. Like, do that again, which is good because he's free solo. Maybe it was easier to put together. But it has felt a long time, this, hasn't it?
So yeah, so from what I've seen of the trailer, absolutely, it does feel like a long time. But I think like basically they're putting together the whole story of like Tommy Caldwell and how he got to the point where he wanted to climb the Dawn Wall. And I think a lot of kind of graphics and After Effects kind of work goes into that. And if you watch the trailer, and if you've watched any of the other Real Rock or Sender films,
it reminds me of Valley Uprising.
Exactly,
kind of
it's got that kind of feel and got that look to it. They do the same kind of stuff with the photos and stuff like that. So that's really, really cool. The other thing I would say is that I've spoken to the guys at Sender Films. It's not a big team. They're not like, there's not loads and loads of them.
It's like us.
Yeah, there's a small team. They like use the people they trust. They've got like about 3 or 4 editors. And so to put together something like that is a huge task. And so I think it's fair enough that they've taken so long. I reckon with National Geographic, Alex Honnold, that's a big team that's gone into that. They've got a big budget. Red Bull have probably bought the rights to that, so because it's gone out on Red Bull channel. But I think Sender Films have done it like they would do any other film. I know that Valley Uprising took them like decade, 10 years or something like that.
I mean, it's all good if it's a great film. And from the trailer, it looks like it's going to be. So excited for that.
Yeah, and you know how much we go on about the Valley Uprising. Sorry, there's a phone message just came through.
That's my phone, actually. I'm just going to put this away.
You know how much we love the Valley Uprising. I think this one is going to be as good. It's got the potential to be as epic and as good as that. So I'm very excited personally about seeing it.
So from one good film to another good film, Matt Bush, who you might know from his soloing escapades, has just released a bouldering film on the EpicTV channel, and it is pretty beautiful. Check out this teaser.
Walking through the boulders is eye-opening and inspiring. It's a place where I go to dream. So Llandudno boulders have been shaped by water over eons of time. I mean, these rocks used to be volcanic magma deep within the Earth's surface, and that crystallized, and when the tides receded and with the uplift of the Earth's surface and the tidal action over time as well as the wind erosion, we have these incredible formations that we see here today.
Nice, very cinematic bouldering from Matt Bush there, and some insights into stuff. It's quite insightful.
Matt Bush.
He's
a philosophizer.
He goes philosophizing into bouldering, but then I think it's more like he's taking his thought process from soloing into bouldering. Yeah. Interesting. All right, up next, we just want to make a quick mention of the Prasad Climbing Festival, which takes place from the 7th to the 10th of September near Ancona in Italy. And it's basically, I'm going to read this off because I just want to, basically it's a weekend of bouldering, climbing, partying fun in Italy. There's loads of stuff to do, like street bouldering, which you're very good at. There's a climbing challenge, which is kind of like a 12-hour dusk till dawn, climb as many routes as you can in that period climbing challenge. There's lots of partying. There's the youth bouldering championships. There's like caving that you can do. You can go hiking in the massive regional park there is just there. It looks like it's going to be amazing. Here's a little teaser.
Picture this, I'm a bag of dicks, put me to your lips, I am sick, I will punch a baby bear in his shit, give me lip, I'm gonna send you to the yard, get a stick, make a switch, I can end the conversation real quick, I am crack, I ain't lying, kick a lion in his crack, I'm the shit, I will fall off in your crib, take a shit, hit your mama on the booty, kick your dog, fuck your bitch, that boy dressed up like you Santa and took pictures with your kids, we the best, we will cut a frowny face in your chest.
Wait, that's not the teaser. That's like from last year, but you get the message. Anyway, you got one next.
Yeah, so we went with Rockbusters. Remember Rockbusters with me and Adam Ondra, and he taught me how to climb, or tried to teach me how to climb. We've sort of teamed up with them, so we're now selling Rockbuster holidays on the EpicTV shop. But before I tell you about the amazing prices, check out this video and then get psyched. EpicTV has teamed up with Rockbusters, and we're now selling these amazing climbing experiences in the EpicTV shop. Rockbusters are making climbing trips simple. Included in the price is gear, airport transfers, local transport, accommodation, and unlimited coaching from pros and the Rockbusters team. With destinations including Margalef in Spain, Finale in Italy, and Seus in France, you get to visit some dream climbing locations with all the logistic hassle done for you. With great knowledge of the local area, they can deliver quality and make your trip truly memorable. Rockbusters holidays are for those who want to elevate their climbing to the next level. They teach you advanced or beginner skills depending on your level and will adapt the schedule for your needs. It's a pure climbing experience without compromise. The atmosphere on Rockbusters holidays are legendary. It's an easy way to meet like-minded climbers and make friends or connections for life. It's designed for climbers by climbers. Climbing Daily has been along on one of the holidays, and we can confirm it's a ridiculously fun time. I mean, where else do you get to learn from Adam Ondra?
It's not about like those 5 crux moves. It's about getting to the crux moves as efficiently as possible.
The holidays are specifically discounted in the EpicTV shop, so check it out. So as you can see, it's pretty cool. Loads of people get together, they teach you things, and all the logistics are sort of done for you. So if you just want to just do climbing and get taught by great people, Rockbusters is for you, and it's discounted massively on the EpicTV shop. So if you need a holiday or you're planning a climbing holiday, check out the link below, check out Rockbusters, because I've been on one and I can guarantee that it's a good time.
Where in particular are the good highlights to go?
I would personally go to the Finale one, because Finale is an amazing place to be, and the Mallorca deep water solo trip, I think we might maybe go on. So we could be there. So sign up to the holiday and you get to meet us, which would be cool. That's it, I think. We're done.
That's it.
New show, finish.
What are you up to this weekend?
Wales. So I'm shooting in Wales with DMM and Katie Whitaker, and then you're heading off with Last Week's Athlete.
Film with Neil Gresham next week. So next week's new show might just be you.
Just going to be me, yeah.
So good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a great weekend, guys. See you later.
Bye.